Top of the day, beautiful people. Top of the day. Let's wobble. Let's wobble. All right. Pardon my tardiness. The kids they're just waking up earlier and earlier every day. They got to be doing the most first thing in the morning. So, all right, y'all. It is Wednesday, February 26, 2020, day 82. We are reading 1 Samuel 10, 11, and 12. All right, let me get to one. All right, y'all. Okay, so let's get started. 1 Samuel chapter 10. Then Samuel took a vial of oil and poured it upon his head and kissed him and said, Is it not because Yahuwah hath anointed thee to be captain over his inheritance? When thou art departed from me today, then thou shalt find 2 men by Rachel's sepulchre in the border of Benjamin at Zelzah, and they will say unto thee, The asses which thou wentest to seek are found. And lo, thy father hath left the care of the asses and sorroweth for you, saying, What shall I do for my son? Betwabu, ya, tt. We in 1 Samuel chapter 10. Then shalt thou go forward from thence, and thou shalt come to the plain of Tabor, and there shall meet thee 3 men going up to Yahuwah to Bethel, one carrying 3 kids, and another carrying 3 loaves of bread, and another carrying a bottle of wine. And they will salute thee, and give thee 2 loaves of bread, which thou shalt receive in their hands. And after that thou shalt come to the hill of Yahuwah, where is the garrison of the Philistines. And it shall come to pass, when thou art come thither to the city, that thou shalt meet a company of prophets coming down from the high place with a psaltery and a tabret and a pipe and a harp before them, and they shall prophesy. And the spirit of Yahuwah will come upon thee, and thou shalt prophesy with them, and shalt be turned into another man. And let it be, when these signs are come upon thee, that thou shalt do as occasion serve thee, for Yahuwah is with thee. And thou shalt go down before me in Gilgal, and behold, I will come down unto thee to offer burnt offerings and to sacrifices of peace offerings. 7 days shalt thou tarry, till I come to thee, and show thee what thou shalt do. And it was so, that when he had turned his back to go from Samuel, Yahuwah gave him another heart, and all those signs came to pass that day. And when they came thither to the hill, behold, a company of prophets met him, and the spirit of Yahuwah came upon him, and he prophesied among them. And it came to pass, when all that knew him before time saw that, behold, he prophesied among the prophets, then the people said to one another, What is this that is come upon the son of Kish? Is Saul also among the prophets? And one of the same place answered and said, But who is their father? Therefore it became a proverb, Is Saul also among the prophets? And when he had made an end of prophesying, he came to the high place. And Saul's uncle said unto him and to his servant, Whither went ye? And he said, To seek the asses. And when ye saw that they were nowhere, we came to Samuel. And Saul's uncle said, Tell me, I pray thee, what Samuel said unto you. And Saul said unto his uncle, He told us plainly that the asses were found, but the matter of the kingdom whereof Samuel spake, he told him not. And Samuel called the people together unto the Lord of Mizpah, and said unto the children of Israel, Thus saith Yahuwah, the God of Israel, I brought up Israel out of Egypt, and delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians, and out of the hand of all the kingdoms, and of them that oppress you. And ye this day rejected your God, whom himself saved you out of all your adversaries and your tribulations. And ye have said unto him, Nay, but set a king over us. Now therefore present yourselves before Yahuwah by your tribes and by your thousands. And when Samuel had caused all the tribes of Israel to come near, the tribe of Benjamin was taken. And when he had caused the tribe of Benjamin to come near with their families, the family of Matri was taken. And Saul, the son of Kish, was taken. And when they sought him, he could not be found. Therefore they inquired of Yahuwah further, if a man should come yet thither. And Yahuwah answered, Behold, he hath hid himself among the stuff. And they ran and fetched him thence. And when he stood among the people, he was higher than any other people from his shoulder upward. And Samuel said to the people, See him whom Yahuwah hath chosen, that there be none like him among all the people. And all the people shouted, said, Yah, save the king. Then Samuel told the people the manner of the kingdom, and wrote it in a book, and laid it up before Yahuwah. And Samuel sent all the people away, every man to his house. And Saul went home to Gibeah, and there went with him a band of men whose hearts Yahuwah had touched. But the children of Belial said, How shall this man save us? And they despised him, and brought him no presents, but he held his peace. 1 Samuel chapter 11. Then Nahash the Ammonite came up and encamped against Jabesh Gilead, and all the men of Jabesh said unto Nahash, Make a covenant with us, and we will serve thee. And Nahash the Ammonite answered them, On this condition will I make a covenant with you, that I may thrust out all your right eyes, and lay it for a reproach upon all of Israel. And the elders of Jabesh said unto him, Give us 7 days' respite, that we may send messengers unto all the coasts of Israel. And then, if there be no man to save us, then we will come out to thee. Then came the messengers to Gibeah of Saul, and told the tidings in the ear of the people. And all the people lifted up their voices and wept. And behold, Saul came after the herd out of the field. And Saul said, What aileth the people that they weep? And they told him the tidings of the men of Jabesh. And the Spirit of Yahuwah came upon Saul when he heard those tidings, and his anger was kindled greatly. And he took a yoke of oxen, and hewed them into pieces, and sent them throughout all the coasts of Israel by the hands of the messenger, saying, Whoever cometh not forth after Saul and after Samuel, so shall it be done unto his oxen. And all the fear of Yahuwah fell on the people, and they came out with one consent. And when he numbered them in Bezek, the children of Israel were 300,000, and the men of Judah 30,000. And they said unto the messengers that came, Thus shall ye say unto the men of Jabesh Gilead, Tomorrow by the time the sun be hot ye shall have help. And the messengers came and showed it to the men of Jabesh, and they were glad. Therefore the men of Jabesh said, Tomorrow we will come out unto you, and ye shall do unto us all that seemeth good unto you. I know, right? Hard-headed people, Tiffany. And it was so on the morrow that Saul put the people in 3 companies, and they came into the midst of the host in the morning watch, and slew the Ammonites until the heat of the day. And it came to pass that they which remained were scattered, so that 2 of them were not left together. And the people said unto Samuel, Who is he that said, Shall Saul reign over us? Bring the men, that we may put him to death. I mean, they holler for a king, and then when y'all give him a king, they say, Who is this man? He ain't gonna reign over. I mean, who is Saul? Who is Saul? He ain't our king. I'm like, yes, we're still doing the same stuff today. Boy, I tell you. And the people said unto Samuel, Who is he that said, Shall Saul reign over us? Bring the men, that we may put them to death. And Saul said, There shall not be a man put to death this day, for today Yahuwah hath wrought salvation in Israel. Then said Samuel to the people, Come, and let us go to Gilgal, and renew the kingdom there. And all the people went to Gilgal, and there they made Saul king before Yahuwah in Gilgal. And there they sacrificed sacrifices of peace offerings before Yahuwah. And there Saul and all the men of Israel rejoiced. Last chapter for the day, 1 Samuel chapter 12. And Samuel said unto all of Israel, Behold, I have hearkened unto your voice, and all that ye have said unto me, and have made a king over you. And now, behold, the king walketh before you, and I am old and gray-headed. And behold, my sons are with you, and I have walked before you from my childhood unto this day. Behold, here I am, witness against me before Yahuwah, and before his anointed, whose ox have I taken, or whose ass have I taken, or whom have I defrauded? Whom have I oppressed, or of whose hand have I received any bribe to blind mine eyes therewith? And I will restore it to you. And they said, Thou hast not defrauded us, nor oppressed us, neither hast thou taken aught of any man's hand. And he said unto them, Yahuwah is witness against you, and his anointed is witness this day, that ye have not found aught in my hand. And they answered, He is witness. And Samuel said unto the people, It is Yahuwah that advanced Moses and Aaron, and brought your fathers up out of the land of Egypt. Now therefore stand still, that I may reason with you before Yahuwah of all the righteous acts of Yahuwah which he did to you and to your fathers. When Jacob was coming to Egypt, and your fathers cried unto Yahuwah, then Yahuwah sent Moses and Aaron which brought forth your fathers out of the land of Egypt and made them to dwell in this place. And when they forgot Yahuwah their God, he sold them into the hand of Sisera, captain of the host of Hazar, and into the hand of the Philistines, and into the hand of the king of Moab, and they fought against them. And they cried unto Yahuwah, and said, We have sinned, because we have forsaken Yahuwah, and served Baalim and Ashtaroth. But now deliver us out of the hand of our enemies, and we will serve thee. And Yahuwah sent Jerubbaal, and Bedan, and Jephthah, and Samuel, and delivered you out of the hand of your enemies on every side, and ye dwelt safe. And when you saw that Nahash, the king of the children of Ammon, came against you, you said unto me, Nay, but a king shall reign over us, when Yahuwah your God was your king. Now therefore, behold the king whom ye have chosen, and whom ye have desired, and behold, Yahuwah hath set a king over you. If ye will fear Yahuwah and serve him and obey his voice, and not rebel against the commandment of Yahuwah, then shall both ye and also the king that reigneth over you continue following in Yahuwah your God. But if you will not obey the voice of Yahuwah, but rebel against the commandment of Yahuwah, then shall the hand of Yahuwah be against you, as it was against your fathers. Now therefore stand and see this great thing which Yahuwah will do before your eyes. Is it not wheat harvest today? I will call unto Yahuwah, and he shall send thunder and rain, that ye may perceive and see your wickedness is great, which ye have done in the sight of Yahuwah in asking you a king. So Samuel called unto Yahuwah, and Yahuwah sent thunder and rain that day, and all the people greatly feared Yahuwah and Samuel. And all the people said unto Samuel, Pray for thy servants unto Yahuwah thy God, that we die not, for we have added unto all our sins this evil, and asked the king. And Samuel said unto the people, Fear not, ye have done all this wickedness, yet turn not aside from following Yahuwah, but serve Yahuwah with all your heart. And turn yet not aside, for then should ye go after vain things, which cannot profit nor deliver, for they are vain. For Yahuwah will not forsake his people for his great name's sake, because it hath pleased Yahuwah to make you his people. Moreover, as for me, Yah forbid that I should sin against Yahuwah in ceasing to pray for you. But I will teach you the good and the right way. Only fear Yahuwah and serve him in truth with all your heart, for consider how great things he hath done for you. But if ye shall still do wickedly, ye shall be consumed, both ye and your king. And my beautiful people, that is our reading for today. We read 1 Samuel 10, 11, and 12. It is Wednesday, February 26th, 2020, day 82. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and do this blessing. If you missed it, you know what to do. Go back and read it. If you want to hear me run my mouth, play the video over once it's posted. May Yahuwah bless us and keep us. May Yahuwah make his face to shine upon us and be gracious unto us. May Yahuwah lift up his countenance upon us and give us his peace. All right, I love y'all, and I will see you in the morning. Peace.